Let us think. What is that we cannot live without? A bar of gold? A house? A bucket of clean water? A piece of pizza? Of course, it's sea, a bucket of water. Do you know that our most precious resource is water? It is called the blue gold. Our planet Earth is covered with water, so we call it the blue planet. Would you like to know why it is called so? Because 71% of the Earth's surface is covered with water. Out of 71% of water, only 2.7% of water is fresh, and the remaining, about 97.3% of Earth's water, is salty. It is not suitable for drinking. So much water. But this water cannot be used, as it is salty. Then how much water is usable? Only 3 by 10% of water on the earth is usable. Everyone needs water. Animals, birds, plants and humans. Now we all know that existence of life on earth is due to water. But now, let's find out what activities we need water. We need water to drink, to cook food, for cleaning and washing clothes. Plants need water to grow. The main source of water is rain. Do you know that India gets maximum rain during the monsoon months? It rains only for 3 months in our country. Rain provides fresh water to us and fills up the rivers, lakes, ponds, seas, etc. Sadly, excessive rainfall causes flood in the nearby areas. Rest of the water flows in the ocean. Water is found in 2 forms. The 2 forms of rainwater are the surface water. Water that collects on the surface of the earth is called the surface water. The underground water. Water that seeps inside the earth and gets collected under the ground is called underground water. Where can we see the surface water? We can see water in many places, like lakes, ponds, seas, oceans, and rivers. These are called surface water bodies. Do you know that how the rivers are of great use to us? The river water is used mainly for drinking and for irrigation. What do you mean by irrigation? Irrigation is watering land to grow crops. Let's observe the different methods of irrigation. Tell me, then how does the water reach the different parts of a field? Oh, different ways are used for this. Now it's quiz time. What percent of water is fresh water and is available to us? 1.2%, 2.5%, 2.7% or 3.3%? The answer is 2.7%. The different sources used for irrigation are canals, dams, tube wells, ponds and tanks. Let's see how these different sources of irrigation are used. Canals are dug to take water from the rivers to the regions where there is a shortage of water. One of the most important canals in northwest India is the Indira Gandhi Canal on the Satluj River in Rajasthan. It provides water to northwest districts of Rajasthan. Do you know when a wall is constructed as a barrier across a river to control the flow of water, it is called a dam. Dams are built to hold back the water in a reservoir. Water in a reservoir can be used in many ways. water in a reservoir may be used, water is in shortage. It can generate electricity. Electricity produced by using the force of water is called hydroelectricity. Dams help in generation of electricity also. They are also called the multi-purpose projects. It's a very... Now, do you know? Now, we can look at the map of India. It shows a few of the important dams built on different rivers. For example, the Bhakra Nangal Dam is built on the river Satluj. The Farakka Barrage is on the river Ganga. The Hirakud Dam is on the river Mahanadi. The Nagarjunasagar Dam is on the river Krishna. Now it's time to know about the special importance of the dams in a country's life. Do you know that the Bhakra Dam is the second highest dam in Asia? It is 225.55 meters high. The highest one is the Tehri Dam, which is 261 meters high. Isn't it amazing? The Hirakud Dam is one of the longest earthen dams in the world. It is built on the Mahanadi River in Orissa. Wonderful. The Farakka Barrage was built to prevent the likely effects of floods in West Bengal. It is supposed to have solved the problem of the people living in West Bengal. The Nagarjunasagar Dam is the world's largest masonry dam. A dam constructed of stone or concrete blocks set in mortar. It is built across the Krishna River. It's a marvelous piece of work. Dams must have solved the problems of the shortage of water, but there are some disadvantages also. What are they? Construction of a dam forces people to move away from the areas near a river. It destroys the habitats of animal and plant life. The digging up of a reservoir makes the earth's crust weak and prone to earthquakes. What happens in places where dams or canals cannot be constructed? People in such places use different methods of irrigation. In places like South India, where wells cannot be dug, ponds, tanks and wells are used for irrigation. Wells are also dug in places where sufficient underground water is available. A well, another way of reaching the underground water, is boring a pipe in the ground. The pipe reaches the underground store of water called the aquifer. The water is drawn using a hand pump or a tube well. A tube well is electrically operated by a turbine pump or a mechanical pump. If water is very essential for life, how can we save water? Water can be saved in many ways. Remember to close a tap after use. Take a short bath. Use sprinklers to water the garden. Don't let rainwater go off. Capture it and save it for cleaning and watering the plants. This is called rainwater harvesting. Let us see how rainwater harvesting is done. We need to save water to save our planet, so that our planet remains a blue planet forever.